Good evening and welcome to our Wednesday night Stemtech Leadership Training Call. My name is Ro Williams. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this call. We are thankful and grateful that you took the time to be with us this evening. Guys, we have a special night ahead of us with people presenting and sharing their personal testimony. And guys, before we jump into that, as I always do, I introduce myself and give you a little bit about my background and who I am. So, as I mentioned, my name is Will Williams. I am a native San Franciscan. I live still in California, about 45 minutes south of the city in Silicon Valley. And guys, you know what? When this came to me almost 5 years ago, I was not looking. Maybe you weren't either, and that's okay because you're still here. But I'll tell you this, guys, I didn't have any issues with the person who shared it with me. His name is Sam Holland. Maybe you know him because I know his family. I've known him for many years. I've known him since 2005 and we've done many things together and traveled all over this country. But I did have questions about the company, and maybe you did too. And I had four questions, guys. First was the products real? Who's going to attach their name to something that is snake oil or a placebo? And I found out that there was actual application and stories of what these products did. So that brought joy to my heart. The next was there leadership and vision in place? Guys, we have tremendous leadership, both in the corporate staff and in the field. And they know where we're going with this company. And without that, this ship is going absolutely nowhere. And then the third, guys, was culture. Keep in mind, culture is all about the support and how you feel wherever you are, if it's church, school, work, wherever. But if you have the right culture, you know it feels right. And if you have the wrong, you also know that too. And guys, we had the right one. And for me, that was very important. Now, here's the last one. And maybe you've never been in the right place to capitalize from this. And this is timing. Guys, if you want to make money from anything you do, you have to have timing on your side. That's in investment and that's in business. And guys, we have the timing on our side. And that excited me to no end because finally I was in the right place at the right time. And guys, this company is not a startup company. Stemtech has been in business for 19, almost 20 years. We are the gold standard in stem cell nutrition. We are the pioneers. And that's a big thing to say. Understand that carries weight and responsibility. And we've had tremendous success and we've had some failures that have really shaken us, our company to the core. But make no mistake, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, we are here to talk about a story of success and being able to bring this message to many. But keep in mind, guys, what really kept us open all these years is our products work. And people continue to order these products year after year. And that's kind of where we're going to start this presentation today because we're going to do a product presentation. And it's my absolute honor to introduce Gail Nichols. Now, if you've been on a call before, you've had a chance to hear from her. But tonight she's going to share a little bit more again about our products. And guys, she's a medical professional. She's a nurse, been in the field for over 30 years, and she has a love for horses. I think she has one or two. And she's going to share the presentation and a little bit about herself. With no further ado, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome Miss Gail Nichols. Gail, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
We can. And guys, I
Yeah.
encourage you after each person presents, please give them a round of applause. Gail is all yours.
All right, thanks. Hi, I'm Gail Nichols. I've been in the field, the medical field for over 35 years. I'm a kinesiologist and clinical ultrasound specialist. When the RCM wellness system was brought to me a little over a year ago, um, I did my homework. So I read the patents, and that's with an S on the end. And I also read a lot of the scientific papers, which there are quite a few. And I was very, very impressed. And now I'm with the company. So I've done many ultrasound exams. I do them on obstetrics patients, cardiac patients, and musculoskeletal patients. And those are all, of course, as you can recognize, those are all different modalities. And when you find something that works on yourself and on your patients, when you're drained and tired, and they also work on your patients. I tell you, you've found gold, people, when it works on everybody and everything, and you find something that works that well. So I want to introduce this product to you. I can't talk to you about the product without first talking to you about Dr. Summersall. He created, um, he worked about 20 years ago with the beginnings of Stemtech, and he created the foundation for our company. We started
Yeah,
working.
Gail, we don't see your screen yet. I'm
Oh,
sorry to interrupt you.
oh, thank you.
Uh-huh. Look for your share button. Everything okay?
Can you see it now? There we go.
Oh,
I will say I see it as soon as I see it. Okay, we're seeing something. There you go. Go ahead and put in presentation mode, and then
Sorry about that.
I'll tell you what. No, it's no problem. And you're good to go, Gail. All
Okay.
you.
All right. So sorry. Um, and so he created the foundation or started the foundation for our company, Stemtech. Um, and with his physiology background and his biochemistry background, he understood that the stem cell was really very important in the understanding that the body really wants to regenerate. It really wants to live. And he also had a very simple message for everybody to understand how stem cells worked. And that is that everybody has stem cells. Everybody uses stem cells. Everybody uses stem cells every day. Stem cells work, and stem cells work every time. Now, stem cells are this important, and they work every time and every way, and they're this important, then we really should understand how they work. And this is how they work. They repair, and they repair our system and our bodies, and they're very important in renewal. And what happens when if there's any kind of damage or any kind of death of a cell, there's messages that are sent through the circulation to the bone marrow, which is located in the big bones of our body. And the messengers are sent to the organs, and they're released the stem cells into the circulation. The stem cells move in the circulation and go back to where the messages were sent from. And they migrate into the cells and the tissues from where the message was sent. And stem cells are very interesting. They all start out all the same, but when they get to where they need to be, they go into differentiation, and they can become heart, lung, kidney, brain, pancreas, whatever they need to become in order to work and rejuvenate our system. Now, this is a very important cycle that's in the body. Like I said, the body wants to rejuvenate, it wants to live. And of course, this is very, very important. It's so important that what if, what's the problem here if this doesn't work? Well, we're all born with we're all born with abundance of stem cells in our body as children and as babies. But the problem is aging. As early as our 20s, stem cells are harder and harder to get out of the bone marrow. And even into our 30s, you can see by the graph how difficult it can be to get those stem cells out of the body. And it dramatically affects our quality of life. And the problem here is aging. So what would be the solution then if we can't get the stem cells out of the bone marrow? And what happens too is when you think about the stem cells, if you can't get them out of the body or out of the bone marrow, sorry, um, then what happens is that the stem cells are not being replaced, and this leads to disease and aging and cell death that is not replenished. So, what would be the solution then? You need to have more stem cells in your body. And Stemtech has come up with the solution, the gold standard of stem cell nutrition. I told you it was gold. So R is for the release of the stem cells from the bone marrow. C is to prepare the circulation for the stem cells to flow in the circulation easily to all the way to the capillary bed. And M is migrostem. This is for the stem cells to be able to migrate into the tissues and get through all the membranes in order to reach the location. Also, if you look in the bottom corner here, the nutrients in the RCM activate the energy process in the mitochondria. So who doesn't want more energy, people? I think we all do. We also want to not age. So we're all looking at getting young. We all want to fight aging. We all want more energy. Oops, hitting buttons. So there are all other specific benefits to taking the RCM wellness system as well. It supports the stem cell release, which is essential to healthy aging. And the stem cells play a crucial role in the cellular signaling. So we really want to be living and not aging and getting lots of energy. It supports telomere health, a key factor in slowing aging. Also, it reduces oxidative stress to boost the immune system. Each of these capsules have their own antioxidants carrying with them. So we have antioxidants within this group of within the RCM wellness system. And inflammation is the root of all disease. This has been proven. And that each of the capsules also have their own anti-inflammatories. They're all plant-based and organic. So if you can eat a salad, you can take our product. So we're not here to convince you. We really know that over the last 18 years, we already know that this product works. We all know that it works. You're going to be seeing some testimonies here today that are going to be very enlightening. And if you stay and watch other meetings that we have, you'll see more and more different testimonies. We need your help. We need this product should be in every household, be with everybody you love. Everyone I love is taking this product. My cat, my dogs, my horses, everyone that I love, and everyone that's on this call that's with this company, everyone they love is taking this product. If that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what does, what doesn't. These are your own stem cells, and this is your body. Let's give your body what it really wants to live.
Thank you, Gail, so much. Everyone, please give her a round of applause. Guys, you just heard tremendous information about what our products do. And thank you so much, Gail, for sharing with us. I look forward to the next time you share with us again. And just know, guys, that these products work 100% of the time and 100% of people. Guys, as we move on, I would like to once again give her another round of applause. And guys, as we are talking about products, we're now going to pivot towards a testimony. And it's a great honor of mine to introduce this young lady. Her name is Mary Torres, and she's going to talk a little bit about what these products have done for her in a very short period of time. But understand, guys, she's like the rest of us. She's a professional. She's a mom. Well, I'm not a mom, but she's a mom of two teenagers, in fact, and she really is really just her story is profound in a way where she didn't expect any of what was going to happen. And guys, I'm not going to steal her thunder. I'm just going to give the mic over to Miss Mary Torres. It's all yours, Mary. You there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Well, Gail, you did a wonderful job of sharing the information for RCM. I wish I would have known that months ago, because interestingly enough, I've known Ro for several years, and Ro had no idea about anything that was going on in my life. In February, I had a stroke. I lost my husband a week before my stroke, and having type 2 diabetes and PCOS and high blood pressure and everything else that goes into cardiovascular disease, not everybody can say, oh, I still work full time. I have two teenagers who are in active sports, and I also teach dance after school 4 days a week. So my schedule is pretty full, but at the same time, my body was aching, and sleepless nights were a thing of a daily issue. Not knowing any of this, Ro reached out one day and goes, "Hey, I noticed that you're on a health kick." Because social media is amazing, because sometimes we connect with people that we haven't talked to in years or haven't even met, and then something like this pops up. But I want to thank Ro, because he introduced this to me, not knowing that this was a blessing, because this is exactly what my body needed. I had so much, and I still do have so much inflammation from rolling over in my pickup truck, that I have permanent nerve damage in my neck and my back and my shoulders. He didn't know that either. So being a dancer, being a teacher, and working full time with these kids and still having to be mom, that inflammation is serious, and it's really debilitating. I'm only 40 years old, let me tell you, and I need to have this energy. By the time 6 o'clock hit, I had no energy. So he introduced this RCM to me. I took RCM the first day. I don't even know what to say. My body reacted to it within the first 45 minutes, maybe the first hour. I had so much energy. I started at 9 o'clock in the morning thinking, oh, I just need a little pick me up. I don't need coffee today. I'm gonna clean. I did clean my house till 10 o'clock at night and still did not have a lick of tiredness in me. And I thought, no, this isn't right. The next day was the same. This RCM I took for 3 weeks. I stopped it thinking, oh, this is all in my head. I'm not lying. I was so tired. I was so fatigued without it for that week, that I just realized this RCM was the true blessing that I needed in my entire life, that I needed to keep going, that I needed to keep my sleep going and to be active with these 16-year-olds that I deal with every day. So if of anything that you get tonight from this information from Gail, understand that your body will react to these stem cells the way your body does. What it did to me may not do to you, but who knows? Maybe it will, and maybe you need it. So thank you, Ro, for introducing this to me. I appreciate it.
You know what? Thank you, Mary, for sharing your testimony. And you know what, guys? There's people out there just like Mary, just waiting for us, just to say hello and find a need. Just have a conversation. Like she mentioned, honestly, guys, I knew her from the past, and I didn't know. I didn't really even have any intention to sell her on it or to try to press this upon her. But through conversations, it kind of developed the way it was supposed to. And that's all we're supposed to do, guys, is just reach out and have conversations. Thank you again, Mary. So the next person that we're going to hear from is a partner of mine. If you guys know, we do a call on Mondays. Shameless plug, Monday, same time, guys, same Zoom call. We Mr. Barry Bevier. This is a gentleman who is all about knowing how to get something done. He's all about the details. Of course, it doesn't hurt that he has an engineer background, but he's a super intelligent guy, and he this evening is going to share our business presentation. And I'm absolutely excited to hear Barry share with us. And with no further ado, I would love to introduce Mr. Barry Bevier. Barry, are you there?
Of course I'm here, Ro. Thank you very much.
Well, there he is.
Okay.
Awesome. It's all yours, sir.
All righty. There we go. Share screen. All righty. Do you
Yep.
see what you're supposed to see, Ro?
Yes, we do, Barry. You're good to go.
Good. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys. Glad to be here. I won't take much time to tell my background, but I've been around Stemtech for a while. I was first introduced in 2012 by one of the VPs at the company who was a friend of mine and had just joined us. And I had not been looking for a business, was looking for ways to improve my wellness naturally and slow down the aging process, and didn't know anything about stem cells. Did a little bit of research, started on the product, and been on stem cell nutrition ever since. It's coming up on 12 years now. So I'm going to share a little bit about our business and what we provide for the independent business partners, and how you guys can get involved with us. So every business is in existence to provide a service or a product. And so to be successful, there has to be a demand for that product. So we look for products or for companies that have products that are in demand. And right now, there's a huge demand for nutrition and natural wellness, especially after COVID, when people realize that they need to take their health into their own hands and start improving their wellness, and supplementation is part of it. The products have to be in demand, but they also have to be good quality. And one thing that's good is it's for it to be a consumable product, something that people purchase and use and need to purchase again because they use it. It's not a non-consumable like an appliance is. We should look at the company and the partners. Has the company been around for a while? Is it stable? Does it have strong leadership that have integrity? Are there systems in place to help us? We're in a direct sales business. We need help. Is there systems, and is there a team that can train us and help us be successful in the business? And then, is the company successful, and is it making a profit? And is there a potential there for us, an opportunity for us as business partners to be successful and make a profit? Timing is also important. This is Warren Buffett. He's made the comment, you must position yourself in front of the growth curve and not in the middle, and not at the end, but at the inception, and then realize that the window of opportunity is always closing. So work like there's no tomorrow. So this is an S curve. It's in essence the life of a business. It starts out in the pioneering stage where it's establishing its presence, developing its brand, and then once it does that, gets a little bit of more notoriety in the marketplace, it starts to build momentum. That's where 80% of the company growth happens, is during that momentum period. And then it reaches stabilization where things slow down and are a little calmer. Well, most companies go through this once, sometimes more, but generally once. And to catch that pioneering stage and be able to rise with the momentum is not always an opportunity for many of us. Well, we have that opportunity here with Stemtech. Although Stemtech is 19 years old, it's no secret that we went through a rough spot a few years ago. And now we're back in that pioneering stage. And those of us that are involved and partake of this can be there for that momentum and that growth opportunity. So the timing is right. Ro mentioned that in his introduction. So another important part is leadership, the executive management team. And, we have it here in Stemtech. After our little hiccup, a team came on and purchased Stemtech that has had experience and integrity for many, many years. Charles Arnold, our new chairman and CEO, has a history of turning companies around and making them successful again. You probably know Legal Shield today. It used to be called Prepaid Legal. Charles was with Prepaid Legal and a big part of turning that company around, taking it public, and increasing the value from 50 cents a share to $50 a share. John Meyer, who's with us tonight, has been with Stemtech for almost its whole lifetime. And his whole career has been devoted to the nutritional business and specifically businesses with network marketing. He knows his stuff, and he's here for the long haul to help see Stemtech be successful. Sandra Kazacati and Alejandro are both in the global sales part of our company and are helping us to expand and grow and get our message out to the globe. And then Daryl Green, Daryl has also over 30 years in the nutritional business. You may have heard of a little company called GNC Nutrition. Well, Daryl was there for over 30 years on the management team and helped make that company a $3 billion company. So we have a strong leadership team that can really help Stemtech become a global leader in stem cell nutrition. Another thing that's occurred because of Charles and the experience of the team is to make the company public, to take it public. Why is this important? Well, a publicly traded company is going to get more exposure. It's going to help it reach that momentum stage faster because people are going to hear about it more. But it also provides the needed revenue for growth. A company can't grow without money. And as investors see what we're doing and how successful we are, they're going to buy stock, and that money is available for Stemtech to use to grow and improve our systems and our marketing and our messaging. So how do we get involved? We've got 3 team builder packs that start from $349 to $895. And it's just the amount of product that you get with it. So each starter pack has all of the products in it. And not only do you get product, but you get all you need to start your own business and to be successful in it. You get a personalized website that has not only the front end store, the website that everyone can see, the public can see and go to and check us out and enroll. But it also has a back office that gives you everything you need to do to run your business and keep track of your customers and your other business partners and know how to take control of the things that you need to do to run your business successfully. You're also buying the assets of Stemtech. The corporation and the leaders are there. Stemtech handles all of the production, the quality control, the shipping, customer service. People can call in 5 days a week and get assistance in their orders or finding out information. The company takes care of research and development of new products and improving the ones we have. All of the website IT is done. Any legal issues are taken care of. The marketing that we see in brochures that are available to us in our back office and all the social media is all done by the company. They take care of putting on events and promotions, and then all the accounting is done. We don't need to worry about getting our commission check and are the vendors going to be paid. That's all taken care of. So we have all those corporate assets that make that are really, I've owned my own company, and doing all that stuff is a real pain, and we don't have to worry about it. All we have to do is share the product, tell people our story, and encourage them to join us and experience it themselves. So what's the income potential? How can we make money in this? Well, just like all of us, or many of us on this call have enrolled, when you enroll, you're encouraged, and we will help you enroll at least three people. For each person, when you start, you'll get a $50 commission. When you do that in the first 30 days, you get an additional $150 bonus. So when you buy the $350 starter pack, in that first month, you've also almost got your investment back. And then when you enroll VIP customers, you get a 30% commission. That's $39 on each RCM. Your first month, you get 4 new customers in. Your next month's commission will be $156, and your RCM will be paid for. So that's what you can do in the first month. And this is just an example. It's by no means a limitation. You don't need to limit yourself to bringing in 3 people, to enrolling 3 business partners in the first month. Do as many as you can. And there's many people in the company that have done much more than that. And then, in month 2, the people that you've recruited and brought in, help them do exactly the same thing. And you will get a commission not only on the people that you bring in directly, but also on the people that you have brought in, bring in. And so you teach them how to do what you've done. And in the second month, it can be pretty easy to earn an additional $500 just by helping those people, let alone repeating what you've done in the first month. So the income potential is here. You have to work to do it. You've got to learn the system. You've got to get your language together and your clarity, and share your story. I mean, Mary has an amazing story. Anybody that doesn't get on our product after hearing Mary's story, something's wrong with them. We have a business that can be run from home, from your laptop and your cell phone. You can run it anywhere in the world that there's internet connection. We have weekly meetings like this that provide presentations that help you with the people that you are introducing it to. You'll have your own website that you can personalize with your story and contact information. There's training in the back office, and you have all the tools you need there to run your business. And then we all know how important social media is nowadays in getting our message out. Stemtech is on top of the major social media platforms and has information to help us do the same and get more active with social media. So that's where we are in a short amount of time. Our vision is to become a world leader in cellular nutrition powered by natural stem cell technology. Our mission is to offer innovation, wellness, and prosperity through an opportunity that empowers us to create our own future. Our motto is driven by science and powered by dreams, and our pillars are innovation, wellness, and prosperity. So that's what I have for tonight, Ro, and I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you so much, Barry. I only can say that Barry absolutely smashed that, guys. Probably one of the best presentations I've seen him do. Thank you, Barry. That was excellent. Thank you, sir. As we pivot from that, it may be a hard act to follow, but this guy is an act unto himself. Guys, we have the absolute pleasure this evening to hearing from our founding distributor. Beyond his title, beyond what he's done in his industry as a Hall of Fame network marketer, guys, he's a man with a heart of gold. This is what I connect with. This is what I look up to. How he connects with people, how he makes them feel, and how simple he makes it that we can get what he wants or what he has by just doing what he's done. And with no further ado, it's my absolute pleasure and honor to welcome Mr. Izzy Matos to the call. Izzy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Ro. Thanks. Guys, I wanted to spend a few minutes on this call, hoping that I'd get exactly what I've got here tonight, an intimate crowd. This is a message from me to all of you that have been here for a while, and I want to deliver it from the heart. We've got 3.5 weeks left in the year. Now, throughout this call, we've heard conversations about timing in the terms of the relevance of stem cells and in the health and nutrition field, the relevance of the timing of our business. The relevance of the next 3.5 weeks are significant in your personal structure. The next 3 weeks are the launching pad for you to get into 2025 correctly. As we head into the holiday season, people are going to be thinking about major expenditures, meaning a lot of gifts that they're going to give kids and family. And then they're going to be thinking about the bills that are going to show up in January to pay for all those gifts. You've also been working throughout the year to hit specific goals. And at this period of time, there's a self-analysis that comes in. You know, where was I this year? Did I hit my goals? Did I not hit my goals? It doesn't really matter at this point because you gave it the best that you've got. If you can honestly say that, the timing for the course of the year worked for you. No matter whether you hit them or you didn't, now's the time to reevaluate both and set the right course for 2025. So timing for you right now is critical over the next 3.5 weeks. What you do now will set the stage for 2025. And it's important. And this is me talking to you, not as founding distributor, not as all that nonsense, as one friend to the other. What's about to happen with the company over the next few weeks, few months, over the course of 2025 will be like nothing that's happened in the last 18 years. So timing for you in your business is critical because of what's happening within the company in and of itself. Today, we released a press announcement touching on that. And I figured since I'm talking about timing relative for you, it's important for you to know where your timing is relative to Stemtech as a whole. Remember that old saying, the tide lifts every ship? Guys, it's time to grab that oar. I don't want to share the significance of that because I want to give that honor to the person that's been working the hardest behind the scenes to make this next stage in the evolution of Stemtech possible. He's our guiding hand. He's been my friend for the last 19 years. It's one of the oldest and most cherished friendships I've got. And I want him to kind of close out this call by sharing with you what's happened, what it means to you, what it means to the company. And that is my very dear friend, our president, John Meyer. Hey, John, share with us your insights on what's been happening and what it means for everyone. Come on in here.
Well, thank you very much, Izzy, for that great introduction, as always. And kudos to everybody on the call for the presentations, for the testimonies, because this is why Stemtech exists, for almost 20 years now. And I'm just looking at the screen, and Barry and I look like we're bookends here with the same color shirt and the same silver hair. But we've been doing this for a long time, and we're around because we know that our products work. And you're demonstrating that, you're believing in it, and you're going out and doing all the hard work. Well, there's another dynamic to the company, and that's the corporate side. And what Izzy was talking to this morning, if you're not aware of it, we a couple of weeks ago announced an intent to merge with a company called Secret Direct. And yesterday we signed the paperwork executing the merger between our two companies. And we're going to be moving forward. And this is very exciting for us because what we have together makes this a very, very positive, uplifting, and I'm hoping very profitable venture for Viago. They have now rebranded to Viago, who is in the lifestyle business. And they focus on doing things like insurance benefits, travel, improving your lifestyle. So they've been around and they have a lot of talent in their team. They have probably about 250,000 active members. And when you add that to what we have in Stemtech, their services and our products, it's going to be a great consolidation, if you will, of the two companies. So don't panic. because what this means is we're still going to have Stemtech on this side, and we're going to have Viago on this side. We're going to be running as our independent businesses, but we're going to be taking advantage of the behind the scenes synergies, taking advantage of our cost cutting capabilities with being able to provide faster services and have more products. This also makes the Stemtech Viago merger very attractive to, again, the business side, because we are a publicly traded company. And this is why we were attractive to Viago, because we are public, that they too also have more access to capital. And with a larger company, more people, more investors will be interested in investing their money into Stemtech. So we have things to improve our technology, our website, for example, do more R&D, do more, make sure that we have more inventory on hand by having access to that capital. So this is very exciting for us. And over the coming months, as we begin to know each other more between the two companies, I think you'll see some very positive outcomes. I'm looking forward to the purchasing power that Viago has for doing events, doing meetings, doing vacations, doing travel, doing cruises, things like that. They're expert in that. So we're hoping to be able to leverage that. So our joint venture is going to be a very positive thing for us moving forward. We're still planning on launching our new STEM Pets product in the first quarter, so stay tuned for that. And we will have more news coming. Stay tuned for that. So we're not sitting still. I don't just sit at home with my feet on my desk. This is a very aggressive business. The entire team, Chuck Arnold included, we work very, very hard so that you can be proud of the company that you're hanging your hats on, and can trust and rely on us doing the right thing. And there's another dynamic that's over here on this side that's really important for you to understand. So we're working here hard behind the scenes to make it happen for you. And we certainly say thank you for all of your patience, understanding as we go through some of the bumps that come along with it, but we're still standing, we're still here. So thank you very much. I appreciate your time tonight, and God bless, and everybody keep doing what you're doing. It's wonderful. Thank you.
No, thank you, John. Thank you for taking the time to share with us this message and casting your vision. We are very lucky to have you at the head of this ship for our company. We are truly blessed. Guys, this does conclude our meeting, but just a little marching orders. We are poised to become bigger so that we can share this message. So one, we have to bring people to these calls. So each one reach one. So however we have to do it, get creative. Say you'll fix them dinner, cook them cookies, doesn't matter. Just get them on the call with you. And guys, we have another call next week.